Most people think their life will change when they finally save $10,000. But here's the brutal truth. Most people waste their first $10,000 and stay broke anyway. Not because $10,000 isn't enough, but because they never changed the behavior that kept them broke in the first place. The second most people get money, they upgrade their lifestyle. Better car, better clothes, vacation, expensive apartment, new subscriptions, and suddenly the money disappears. This is why so many people making decent money still live paycheck to paycheck. Because income alone does not create wealth, behavior does. Your first $10,000 is dangerous because it exposes who you really are financially. Some people use it to buy comfort. Other people use it to buy freedom, and that decision changes everything. Most people think wealth starts with investing. It doesn't. Wealth starts with control. Control over spending, control over emotions, control over delayed gratification. Because if you can't hold on to money, you'll never multiply it. That's the part nobody wants to hear. People love the idea of becoming rich, but they hate the discipline required to stay rich. And this is exactly why your first $10,000 matters so much psychologically. It's the first real financial crossroads. You either build momentum or you reset yourself back to zero, and most people reset themselves over and over again. Here's what financially intelligent people understand. Money is supposed to buy leverage, not status. The broke mindset says, I finally have money. Let me reward myself. The wealthy mindset says, I finally have money. Let me build systems. Huge difference. One creates temporary happiness. The other creates permanent freedom. And this is why lifestyle inflation destroys so many people. Every time they make more money, they immediately spend more money. Instead of increasing assets, they increase expenses. And then they wonder why they still feel trapped. A lot of people making six figures are financially fragile because their entire lifestyle depends on constant income. That's not wealth, that's pressure. Real wealth lowers stress. Real wealth creates options. Real wealth gives you time back. Your first $10,000 should be used to reduce fragility, not increase appearances. That means eliminating bad debt, building emergency savings, investing in higher income skills, and buying assets that grow over time. Because the real goal early on isn't to look rich. It's to become difficult to destroy financially. That's what changes your life. And here's the crazy part. Once you stop making emotional money decisions, building wealth gets dramatically easier. Because now every dollar has a purpose, every decision compounds, every year builds momentum, and momentum is everything financially. Most people never experience this because they stay trapped in short-term thinking. They optimize for pleasure today instead of freedom tomorrow. That's the cycle. And social media makes it worse. People see luxury nonstop, cars, watches, trips, designer, everything. So they think wealth is about looking expensive. But actual wealthy people obsess over ownership, assets, businesses, equity, cash flow, skills. That's what creates freedom, not appearances. Your first $10,000 is the moment you choose which game you're playing, the status game or the freedom game. And the people who escape the middle class usually make the right choice early, not perfectly, but consistently. They stop using money emotionally, they stop trying to impress strangers, and they start building systems that make their future easier. That's how real wealth starts. Quietly, boring, slow at first, then suddenly very fast. Most people waste their first $10,000 trying to look successful. Smart people use it to become financially dangerous. And that decision can change the rest of your life.